Hey friends, how's it going? This is David Potts with Song Notes, and today we're going to look at the song Night Moves by Bob Seger. A lot of you have sent this one in over the years. It's finally time to get it into a lesson. We're going to be capo first fret. It lets you play along with Bob, and while this song only uses 3 chords, it's actually a lot more complicated than just those 3 chords. There's lots of strumming and percussive and rhythm aspects to it that I'm going to walk you through. I'll start with something simple. I'll level it up a little bit, add a little bit more and more and more. And depending on your skill level, you can sort of find the right spot for you and play the entire song. So you'll be in good shape. The 2 techniques you want to keep in mind here are the percussive slap strum, okay? This is something you use in lots of songs, this one included. And I have a whole separate lesson, 197, on my website, teaching you that with a PDF included to walk you through it. And I also have a F cheat sheet for the F major chord. That's another big part of this song. We have these quick changes to the F, and here's the deal. We're not going to use this full 6-string version. We're going to use some of these smaller versions. And in that PDF and in that lesson, I walk you through those. So if you want more about the F chord and different ways to play it, check that one out as well. But enough talk. Let's get into this. Night Moves by Bob Seger, Capo 1, and I'll see you all on the other side. Let's go.
All right, so the chords you're going to need for this song are actually pretty small in number. It's mainly just going to be a G, an F, and a C. Okay, now right away, the F might be the one that's like, oh gosh, can't play the F, F is hard, the bar chord and everything. Here's the deal, I'm never playing the 6-string bar chord when I do this song. I'm using a thinner voicing of it, which only uses 4 or 5 of the strings. I actually recommend my cheat sheet here, my F chord cheat sheet. It shows you about 7 other voicings and explains why and when to use each one. It's 3 pages. Check that out at my website, playsongnotes.com, lesson 392. But the quick summary is for the G. You can use just a regular G with your ring finger down here. It looks like that's what Bob Seger does when he plays it live. Or I honestly just use this simple 2-finger version of the G, which is my preferred way to do it. And then for the F, a couple options. One is you could do the thinnest 4 strings, right? The 3rd, 2nd, 1st, starting on the 4th string. Or you can do this middle 4-string version. This is like my favorite go-to easy version of the F. And if you want, you can sort of try to bar that thinnest string when your hand is in this position. But again, check out my other PDF on that F chord shape if you need to get help with fingering or any of that stuff. And then you can use a regular C. If you want to use your 3rd fret of the low E string, you can. If you want to be fancy, not required. Okay? The D and the E minor, those are in the chorus. We'll get to those later. But the real part of this song is going to be the strumming. Okay? I'm going to show you 5 different ways to approach this intro and verse strumming progression. Okay, we're going to start with the most simple, and we're going to build on it layer by layer. Because if I jumped right to the 5th one, you're going to look at it and like you have to decipher this like it's hieroglyphics. Like what are all these symbols and the different highlights, and some of the arrows are bigger than the others and all that sort of thing. No. We're going to start simple. So, simplest way to do this is to look at this 2-measure sequence here, or it's actually 4 measures, but it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 G, right? The easiest way to do it is to sort of only do down-strums. G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, F, C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, C, F, G. Another measure of G and G, F, C, okay? Then go back up, C, F, G. So basically, we're hanging out on G and C a lot, and F is going to be this chord we do quickly as we transition, whether we're transitioning down from the G to the F to the C, or if we're going from the C to the F to the G, okay? Now, the first one I show you here is all down-strums, just to get you comfortable with the overall, like, bird's-eye view of things. And the next level, we're going to sort of dial up the rhythmic intensity a little bit. So use this simple version to get comfortable with your chords. Pick the F that works for you, whether you do the thinnest 4 strings or you do the middle 4 strings, or you do a simpler one like I have in my PDF. I have this like mini baby F. It's 3 strings here. But next, let's go from the first version of this this verse and chorus progression to this one. What we're going to do here is introduce these up-strums. They're highlighted, right? These are up-strums that are happening on the and counts, right? The 2 and 3 and 4 and of the first half and of the second half, and they really give it that distinctive feel. So this is going to be just, it's all down-strums except for those. So G, 2, 3, 4, G, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, let me explain what's going on here. So if I do just the counting, I do it really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Okay? It's tricky because if you go too slow, you kind of lose your momentum, and it's kind of crucially important, in my opinion, to keep your right hand down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Rewind what I just did there if you need to, and you can even practice that without the chords. You can listen to Bob Seger's version. Do that with your guitar. Okay, those are all up-strums on that, those highlighted up-strums I have there. So that's really the next thing I would get comfortable with, is that feel of sort of grabbing the strings on those up-strums. You only need to get the thinnest couple strings. So again, this second strumming part would be 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2. Okay? Now, this is going to give us the good building blocks. There's some more stuff on top. The next thing we'd want to add is adding in more up strums. So what we're going to do here is I added in these little up strums before the 3 count, before the 1 count, in the first and second half there. So that's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay? I wasn't doing them there. 1 and 2. Okay, so that's really the idea, and again, it's all about keeping that steady strum if you can, even if you're not hitting the strings, and that's going to make including those up strums a little bit easier. So the next one is to basically bring in some of the percussive slap strumming, okay? And the idea here is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I have a whole separate lesson on slap strumming as well. This is a technique where we're basically going to... Now, this is something I've practiced for a while, right? If you're getting started with this, it's going to take a little bit to get this sort of feel. But the idea is you're going to basically mute the strings with your palm just before your pick comes down. But it's all going to be one movement. Okay? And here's what's going to happen. When you combine it with what I already showed you, so that's basically the same up and down strums I already showed you in the previous version. The only thing we're adding here is that percussive hit on the 2 count and the 4 count, okay? And then the final form here is just to add additional up strums wherever they're missing, basically on the 1 and count, and yeah, the 1 and count and the 3 and count of each half. Basically, what I'm asking you to do there is get your hand going like this. It's just constantly up and down strumming for eighth notes, right? Then bring in the chop, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we're gonna bring in the chords. Ready, go, G. If you look at my strumming hand, see how it's just chugging along, doing its thing. Everything that's happening with the chord changes is my left hand. So this is where you want to get. works for the intro, it works for the verse. Now in reality, it's not something you can just jump into. That's why I showed you this first one. Again, the G2, 3, 4, G2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Get comfortable with this. It's all down-strums. Be able to do that back and forth. You could technically play along. You'd be a little bit late on the F transitions, but it's okay. And then once you're good with that, try to bring in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and that's right, the up-strums. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? Then bring in some more up-strums. Then bring in the chops. Then bring in the constant strumming. Okay, so that's gonna be all you need for the intro to the song and for the verse of the song, and it's basically 80% of what you'll need. Now, in the chorus, there's a few extra parts here. I'll teach you these real quick. The new chords we're gonna need, just a D and an E minor. These are basic, common open chords, nothing special going on there. So what we have here, 2 measures, right? So E minor, 2, 3, D, C, 2, 3, to D, E minor, 2, 3, D, C, 2, 3, D, E minor. You're gonna do it 3 times. D. So basically, D, in the simplest version, D is coming in on the 4 count, right? E minor, 2, 3, to D, to C, 2, 3, to D, E minor, 2, 3, to D, E minor, C, right? Now, the reality of it is the D, check out this version, is actually happening an 8th note early, okay? That's going to be E minor, 2, 3. The D is coming on the up strum, so I'm going to go down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now, again, you can dial it up even more if you want. You could do a down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and that sounds like this. Want to go even further? You could add the percussive strumming. This might be overkill. In all the night moves, I don't know the words, so I can't sing along. But that's basically what you'll need for the chorus. If you can master the verse, you apply the general rhythm feeling that to here using what I showed you on screen. Just rewind it if you need to, and you'll be in good shape. So that's how you do Night Moves by Bob Seger. Again, the biggest thing is if that F is giving you trouble, I really want to show you this F chord sheet. I got this cheat sheet. It's 3 pages, 8 different ways to play F. I have pictures, fretboard diagram, tabs, and everything for all 8 versions. And on the 3rd page, I link out to all my song lessons that use the F chords. You get this on your phone, your device of any kind, computer. You can click on those links. It'll take you to my website, which is super handy. That way you can just sort of get my stuff and practice these F things I'm showing you on this song too. This song is a great one for those Fs. So that's going to be it. Thanks a lot for watching, y'all. Check out more of my stuff at playsongnotes.com. If you want to support my lessons, head on over there. Your support means a lot. It keeps me going and helps me create more and more of these. You also get great perks like access to all my instructional PDF chord sheets, and you also get discounts on all my song sheet music. And if you'd like to see a song lesson for this one, like a full song lesson with the sheet music and a playthrough, let me know. And if you're watching this after 2021, maybe I've made that. So check my website, playsongnotes.com. I'm going to head on out, y'all. Thanks for watching. Where's the camera? It's in the blackness right there. Bye-bye. See you later. Until next time. See ya.